All right, shalom. This is Rob. I'm out for the Nebraska camp. Just GMS, any quickening spirit. First, I want to give all praise to Yahweh Shem Yahushai. Double honors to our apostles / elders of GMS. And blessings to the elect. You know, all you brothers out there teaching the truth and sincerity, the water, sharpening that iron. But today's lesson I wanted to get into was Sirach chapter 6, 1 through 18. Okay. Just, a lesson that was on the spirit. So I just want to bring it out, It says, instead of a friend, become not an enemy. Okay. For thereby thou shalt inherit an ill name. Okay. So, instead of a friend, become not an enemy. Basically, find that medium, just like they say, keep it real. That's what you do, You don't do things out of strife. You don't do things just to appease people, okay? It says, thou shalt inherit an ill name, shame and reproach. Even so shall a sinner that hath a double tongue. So that's what you're doing, if you're hot or cold with somebody as far as being a friend, as being a brother, where, when you're doing good, then y'all friendly. When you're doing bad, then you don't fuck with them, you know what I'm saying? Or in a bad case and in a low state, you don't fuck with them, things like that. You stay consistent as a brother, It says, extol not thyself in the counsel of thy own heart. This is the main part I wanted to get into, because a lot of y'all that on the outside looking in, as far as GMS is concerned, is that you extol yourself in the counsel of your own heart. And generic Christians do it also when they say, oh, I don't think my Jesus would do this, or I don't think the Lord would do that, or, you know what I'm saying? When you get to the point you don't think the Lord's going to do something, that's the counsel of your own heart. The scripture says, lean not unto your own understanding, right? So when you extol to the counsel of your own heart, you just thinking what the Lord would do. Like you say, oh, I don't think the Lord will just kill little innocent babies. But here it is, there's a scripture saying nobody dies innocent. And then for the main point is you have Noah and the flood, okay, which he destroyed the whole world, man. Okay. There was families, there was children, there was all kind of people in that world, okay? It says, extol not thyself in the counsel of thine own heart, that thy soul be not torn in pieces as a bull straying alone. And I brung it up, but there's guys that there's individuals out there that listen to multiple camps because they like to listen to GMS because of this certain subject. Because really, because GMS go into a lot of detail and information, starting with the apostles, man of the apostles, with the deep revelations. But they like to listen to probably Nate because he's PG-13, friendly, bring the family together. You might like to listen to Batai because he like to curse out the Edomites more fluently. You like to listen to Baloo because he's all lovey-dovey. And basically, you're like what it said here, you're like it says, thy soul be not torn to pieces as a bull straying alone. You're wild, man. You know what I'm saying? You have no direction. You have no foundation, really. You know what I'm saying? It's like you box and then you go and do karate and then you go and do, you know what I'm saying? But you never stick with a core foundation, you know what I'm saying? So therefore, you're not good in none of the aspects, nor do you get anything out all the aspects. Because with GMS, we don't deal with Nate because of the name. We don't deal with Zabat because of his sins that he hasn't repented for. And so therefore, a little leaven the whole lump. You can't let that in, So moving on, it says, thou shalt eat up thy leaves and lose thy fruit, and leave thyself as a dry tree. So at the end of the day, everything that you're trying to consume is just going to waste out, man, because y'all got a problem. A lot of people have a problem with GMS because of the format that we bring the truth out. But regardless of the matter, the truth is the truth. I don't care if you I don't care how you wrap it. You can wrap it in newspaper, you can wrap it in gold, but the truth is still the truth. Okay? And a lot of you people out there, as far as the people in the know, they don't want to go with GMS because of the discipline and the responsibility. I like the brothers was going into that, the responsibility, which is the in the true essence, that's what the spirit of the Most High requires. That's what the Most High requires, is that type of discipline that we carry, because the Most High Spirit is dealing with the apostles, man. The Most High Spirit is dealing with other brothers out there doing the work, but you got to accept the fact that the Lord is dealing with the apostles. The Lord ain't dealing with Nate. Because why we say that? Because his doctrine, his teaching, his charisma, his character, his culture, as far as IUIC, is not of the Most High. They're breaking all kind of scriptures, not consistent with the scriptures. Okay, Zabak either, man. Okay, Cornelius is being a Edomite. You know, the name of the Most High. If it's not consistent with the Most High ain't dealing with you, man. Okay, that's just simple and plain. Why would the Most High have gave no man license to sin? You know. Okay, so verse 4 says, "A wicked soul shall destroy him that hath it." Okay, and shall make him to be laughed to scorn of his enemies, because you're gonna be looking like a fool out there. You know, even people out there in the know, you'll sit here and say, "Oh yeah, I agree with the fact that," as they look at us as being Hebrew Israelites, say, "I agree with the fact the white man's a devil, but I think that we're Egyptian or some other bullshit," and still try to be into what you in and try to get into what we're in. And no, man, you gotta get under one umbrella, man. You know what I'm saying? You gotta have a foundation. You gotta follow the rules. You gotta keep order, man. Okay, the scripture says what happened. You know, the spirit of men that despise dominion, man, despise government. Okay, that's a problem. Everybody want to get together, but don't want to get together. You know what I'm saying? Everybody want to, you know, why don't we all unite? But I want to do my own thing. No, nigga, you gotta unite under somebody, man. When you do that, you have to get into their culture, you know. And by what I mean by culture is a spiritual vibration. Like Great Millstone has a spiritual vibration. We're on a different channel than these other camps, man. All right. On a broader sense, the Israelites are on a different channel. Okay, but to go even deeper, the elect is on a different channel, man. Okay, how people can understand about doing the work in the winter in the brick cold, about cursing out, you know, from Jake the nigger woman to 2/3, cursing out Edomites, understand the fact that we're a mixed multitude and we can look like any nation at this point. You know, that's a whole different vibration, you know. And sometimes it's confusing to me that how people can't understand it, but it's just the culture, the spirit that the Most High has put on Israel. You know, Lord willing, we of the elect. You know, I don't want to say that because, you know, you niggas get your panties in a bunch behind that. But the Most High has a spirit that he's pushing. And how do we know? When it's going according to the scriptures. Okay? It says, verse 4 says, "A wicked soul shall destroy him that hath it, and shall make him to be laughed to scorn of his enemies. Sweet language will multiply friends." Okay? "And a fair speaking tongue will increase kind greetings." So, so basically that's telling you, you know, you treat people a certain way, then you get certain results, man. You know, when you